All right. Hey, welcome everybody to week number 6. We're almost done, so stay strong and see this through to the end. Don't quit now. All right. So we got a couple things to do here in week 6. Our first one is a screencast, and that will be like any of the how-to videos that I've given you, where you're going to demo something on your screen. Using any software you really want. I recommend using Screencastify. You're gonna have about a 5-minute maximum video, and Screencastify works great. And it works great with the Chrome browser or whatever software you want to use. Now, there's lots of other alternatives. There's Screencast-O-Matic. You can use QuickTime on your Mac. If you're a PC user, you can use whatever app they give you. I don't know. On a Chromebook, you can use, there is an actual screencasting app on a Chromebook. So it really doesn't matter to me how you do this. So option 1, again, is taking anything that you see on the screen and recording what's going on the screen and walking people through that on the how-to kind of process. Okay. Or it could be a lecture or whatever you want to do. Okay. Option number 2 would be for you to stand in front of a whiteboard or some kind of a board and record and then deliver your lesson on the whiteboard kind of behind you kind of idea. So you can do either or. Bottom line, though, is that it's got to be K-12 related, great topic subject that you want to teach. You have to be on the video the entire time. And there's lots of other things. You'll have to check the checklist for it. But that's our first assignment. It's actually kind of one of my faves because I get to sort of see you in action. And of course, with COVID and online learning and all those kinds of things, I think it's really important for us to learn the skills of what goes on behind the scenes when there's something going on like COVID. So you've just done Google Classroom, and so you know how to set up a classroom. Now, if you had to make those how-to videos on, again, pick your subject, grade, and topic, and then deliver those to students online, you could. Or if you wanted to make those videos on those sticky points that you might want to make a flipped classroom or a flipped lesson, knowing how to make these videos is really important. Okay. And then the second part of what we're doing is the SAMR infographic. Now, SAMR is a framework for the integration of technology into your teaching and learning. I really equate it very similarly to Bloom's taxonomy when you look at them side by side. But what you can do is you can take a look at the assignment and then create a SAMR infographic for me using, you can see I've got it right here, using this software called Canva. Okay, so Canva is its own website. You'll need to create an account. You can use your Poly EDU account for that. And then I've given you a couple of how-to videos here on how to create a Canva infographic, how to share your infographic afterwards. I've given you a few examples here. There's the rubric, of course, which you should complete and then hand in with your assignment. And then I've also linked into Canva's own tutorial page of how to do things that you want to do in Canva. Okay, so you'll have to create that. I'm going to throw in here a little bit of a lecture on SAMR as well, a video for you to watch. So check that out as well. Both of these assignments, the SAMR assignment and the screencast, is due on the 11th of June, which I believe, let me just double check my calendar here, is next Sunday. Let's see here. It is due right the following Sunday. And of course, it's due at noon. Okay. All right. So take a look at this video, take a look at the assignments. And if you have anything else that you need me to have or to give you help with, please get a hold of me and I can help you. Also, don't forget you can either do, if you do the HyperDoc, there's a HyperDoc assignment here too. And you can do that. Basically, those are all the readings and things, but there are a few more up in here that you might want to check out. Okay. And then the last thing, I guess, before I forget too, is in that for the following week, our last week of classes on the Friday, which is the last day of spring term classes, we are going to have quiz 2. That quiz will be on everything that we covered since quiz 1. Okay. And that, of course, that will lead us into the final exam, but I'll talk about that more during week 7. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for listening. And like I said, if you've got any questions or confusions or concerns or whatever you may have, just send them my way via Remind or via email. Okay. And that's my EDU email. All right. Thanks, everybody.